with Spike here, and I never got the chance to show you guys what I do for my sleeping arrangement and kind of my sitting arrangement. So Spike right now is on my little mini couch. Wait, I feel like the camera's off. Hold on one sec. Oh no, everything's still in shot, oddly. Sorry. But yeah, this is my little mini couch that Spike and I sit on when he wants to share, right? And I got some comfy pillows here. So, my sleeping arrangement, I have two ways. My first one I'm going to show you is I actually take my couch cushions. These go on the back part of my couch. And I actually put them down here on the floor because they are actually real, like, memory foam pillows. So I use that, and I have a 20-degree sleeping bag, which this was from REI by the North Face. It probably was like $189, expensive, but I mean, when you use it like every day in your van, totally worth it. And it goes down to 20 degrees. This one's the women's, and it's called the Cat's Meow Heat Seeker Pro. I don't know if they still make this, because I think when I got it, it was on sale because it was the last one, but maybe it was on the last one for its size, whatever. It's just a regular size, and I'm only 5 foot 5.5, so I'm kind of in between. I could have gone up a size or down a size, but I will do a review on the sleeping bag later. So usually I sleep, scoop. So, you know, pretend I'm inside the sleeping bag, right? So usually I sleep like this, right? To me, it's enough room because A, I'm skinny enough, and B, when you sleep in a sleeping bag, you don't sleep like a drunken octopus anyways. So I still can sleep on my side. You like curl up when you're in your sleeping bag, right? And I can sleep on my other side, you know, and I sleep fine, you know. And you know, usually I'd crawl inside the sleeping bag. So when I'm not sleeping in my sleeping bag, I have a stuff sack that it goes into. So let's get this out of the way. And these actually go back on the couch. Okay. Then this is a self-inflating little air mattress thing that I also got at REI. Maybe it was $50 or more. I don't really remember, but totally worth it. It's by Thermarest. This one's a Pro Light Plus Women's. I love this thing. It does fold up really, really small. It is self-inflating. So I already inflated this, as you can see, and you can put it, you know, really full of air or a lot less to be more squishy. So I usually deflate this. And under this, I have a thick, squishy yoga mat. Like, this feels so squishy. Like, I don't know, kind of squishy, like putty or gum, rubbery, plasticky, I don't know. It feels kind of really cool. If you ever had anything that was like memory foam, and maybe it's about ½ inch or 3/4 inch. So I put that underneath, and it kind of helps to keep from the air mattress from sliding around, and it protects it underneath. So in case there was any little sharp rocks or anything underneath my air mattress, basically, I don't have to worry about it poking through or anything, and it just kind of just makes it a little more squishy, kind of. And then so when I'm done sleeping, I usually roll this up, so I will show you guys that. So I start at the bottom, and as I roll it up, I am actually trying to squish all the air out of the air mattress, and I just roll up the yoga mat with the air mattress at the same time. So it really saves me time and probably saves me space, because I think the yoga mat on its own and the air mattress probably take up the same space whether they're together or separate. So I just step on it. Alright. And then I have the straps that came with that yoga mat. So they're just like this. So once it's all rolled up, I close it off so no more air can go in or out of the air mattress. And I put one end on the bundle, I guess. And I put the other end over it. And so now I have a handle, right? So you can hang it. Or I actually just store this way on top of my toilet. And it rolls up probably that. You probably could roll it even, you know, but it'd make a great seat to sit on, or a backrest or pillow or something. So that is that. So for my option 2, I'll show you this is the couch and couch mode, so I have a lot more area in my van. And then also I could turn this couch into like a chaise lounge kind of thing. So I'll show you guys that. So we'll take the pillows off. So I either will throw the pillows in the aisle or I'll throw them up front for the meantime. And Spike's going to help by being a paperweight. Yes. So I have a blanket on top to kind of, it's easier to just take this off the blanket for the, can you go over here for a minute? Okay, go up here. So, it's easier to just pull the blanket off and clean it and get all the pet hair off and stuff like that. And then also I'll put it down on the floor so the cushions are a little protected. You know, if the floor was dirty or anything, it's a lot easier to clean the blanket. Plus, you never know when you'll need an extra blanket in the van. So, this is how the couch, and I actually have one extra pillow. This one's like a really thick, squishy memory foam that I've had like forever. I probably should get rid of it for how long I've had it, but I still like it. It's still just like so soft and squishy, and it always works as an extra like backer, or if someone was, you know, I had an extra friend spending the night or something, you know, you can use it. So that's how it is. If I wanted to have it like more like chaise lounge, you know, more room to sprawl out, or if you had a couple friends over or something, right? So it's like more room. Spike can still get into his little crate if he wanted to, you know. So there's all different ways. You could lie this way. I mean, sure, I'm kind of medium in height, I guess, but I fit fine. And then if I want to make this more into sleep mode, I usually move my purse out of the way. And usually I move his toys like onto my kitchen counters or something like that. So I can actually put these down here if I want to, because I can do it 2 different ways. And then I just put these down, and then I use my sleeping bag again. But then I actually, and my feet will pretty much touch the door for the most part, but usually when I sleep, I like sleep all scrunched up sideways and stuff anyways. I sleep on my back and I sleep on my sides. So, you know, and you can have the pillows. However, if you're taller, you probably can sleep a little more diagonal, whichever. I might get a memory foam pad to put on top of this, perhaps, when I sleep this way sometimes, because once in a while, I guess because I'm so bony that, you know, sometimes the pillows will shift a little bit in between and there'll be a space. I mean, it doesn't happen too often, but sometimes I'll sleep this way. And then the second way is to move these more towards here. And these actually are just floor cushions that I got from World Market, Pier 1. They were $40 each. And it was hard to find 4 of them because each store only had 2 or just 1. So, but I finally got lucky. And they actually have a big handle, and it's great because I can take these outside if I wanted to and use them with my outdoor rug. I do need to spray like some Scotch Guard on them, you know, to kind of help repel dirt and water and anything else like that. But you can't really throw them in the washing machine or anything. I think it's just wiped clean. So eventually when they get trashed, I'll probably just have to buy new ones, you know. But these are like a square size. They kind of got the little buttons. I think they're so cute. They've held up really well, and I've probably had them in here, I don't know, at least 3 or 4 months, I think. So then we slide that one. We slide this. And then, a lot of times I'll put these fluffy ones here, because you're going to put your pillows here anyways. And the fluffy ones don't bother me because I'm usually in my sleeping bag when I do sleep. So that's option number 2, basically. I wish I could have a nap right now. I'm so tired. So, yeah, so that's pretty much, and it's kind of great whenever, like, I have a bunch of friends over, because I actually can, you know, we can all sprawl out. I can use these cushions up against the doors of the van, and everyone can have a backrest. There's like so many different seating options, basically, depending who you have. And, you know, I could put one of the cushions up against this dog crate, you know, and use one of these and sit this way if I had, you know, just depends who you have over, what you're doing, you know, whatever. You know, sometimes if you're parked on a hill, it's great to have the different options too of sleeping or sitting, because sometimes, you know, you're on hills that are like this, or you're on hills like that, or tilted, or however. So it's kind of great to be very versatile. Plus, if I ever had to put a really big dog crate or anything in here, I could like push all these to the other end of the van. Or if I had something really big I had to help move for somebody, I could, you know, also take all this stuff out, you know. So it's kind of really cool. It's all really light, you know. No trees were harmed in the making of these things, which was really great. Everything is, you know, animal friendly, like pretty good on wash and wear, and no animals were harmed in it either in making it or anything like that. So that's really great. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for my couch, my bed, my little chaise lounge, my 2 beds technically. And then if I had friends that, like, let's say I had some friend that spent the night or something, I probably would sleep, which I did it only once so far. I slept this way. So this is how I had it, this way. So my friend and I had slept this way, and he was a big dude, and we slept okay actually. He thought it was pretty cozy. So yeah, you could probably fit 2 or 3 people here if you really had to, you know. Or you can always move one of the cushions or one of my extra pillows and put it on top of his dog crate, and someone could even sleep across the front seats if I ever needed to, or down the aisle of the van in the back too. So those are all other options if, you know, anything ever happened or anybody else ever needed to also stay the night or whatever, you know. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, that's it.